guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with the one, the only psychotic dreamer, aka Mikey.
Hey, that's me.
And we are back in one block inside our castle. And so in between episodes, I figured out how to make the light well. We needed to make the resonating wand, which I'm sure in the comments everybody has been yelling at us. Well, here's the fun tricky part. That video still hasn't come out yet.
Oh, yeah.
With the way I've been recording to kind of make sure I'm keeping up and getting all the videos out. We're recording this stuff on Tuesday, and I believe those videos come out this weekend. So
Wednesday.
Yeah, is it? No, it's Thursday. Wait, no. Oh, today's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday.
We record on Wednesday,
and the video comes out in like a day or two. So, anyways, but I've been doing this long enough where I know everybody's telling us how to do it. So, figured it out. So I went to make the resonating one, and I looked up the wiki. I'm like, if I'm going to do this, I might as well get the information. And it shows me the recipe, and it shows me making it in that table. So I'm sticking the table, I'm moving the table around, I'm putting it underneath the crystal, I'm putting it up on top of the tower, trying to get more starlight juice, all that stuff, And I'm like, okay, well, I need the wand to make the table work, but it's telling me I got to make the wand in the table, and I'm like, oh god. And then I looked in JEI, and it's just a crafting recipe in a normal crafting table, so I'm never getting that half an hour back. But anyways, once I made that, then put the stuff in for the light well up on top of the tower. We had enough starlight to make it. And then with this, I just put a netherrack in it. I think one piece of netherrack made like, I want to say 5 buckets of lava.
Wow, that's a lot of lava.
Yeah, because we got 3 back here that I got around the heat generator, which is fully powered now. And then I still think there's 1, possibly 2 that are in here, and that was out of 1 piece of netherrack. So it's not insanely fast, but it's not bad in reference to what you get. I mean, even most of your other things that make it, will take, 4 or 5 pieces of cobble or something like that to make it. So anyway, so I made that. I got the lava, the heat generator up and going. And then the other thing I did while I was kind of waiting for stuff was I wanted to kind of give our area some color. So I put some grass down on these 4 levels. So we had grass along the line back here that I used from the animal area over there. And then I just built a giant plus mark of dirt over here. And then just stood here and waited for it to spread. And also I put grass in the entire animal area up here, taking out the paths and stuff like that, just so that, the grass can get to the sheep and stuff a lot faster, because they were eating it too quick, and then no grass left, so this will definitely help with that. So, but that's what I did. But I'm going to try, I need to make some windmills, because I remember that the 1 block generator does take power, and I remember it taking a pretty decent amount. But we're obviously, the heat generators are great, but they're not great for sustainable power. So I figured, you know what, let me try and make some wind generators, some wind turbine things, because we're nowhere close to being able to make like a extreme reactor or anything like that. So
no,
but and we kind of need this because it should be generating ore for us once we get it going. So I'm hoping that if I make as many windmill things as we can, then maybe that'll kind of do the power. So I'm gonna work on that, and probably just chit chat with you. The problem is we don't have a ton of osmium, so it's 3 there, none there, 1 there. So, anyways, all right.
We have 39 osmium in the ingots chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Or 19. I'm sorry, 19. But it's still
no. We had 39. I just took 20.
Oh, okay. So. Okay. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
Ta-da! Magic. All right, let's go ahead and make. Let's go see if we can make 5 of these. Anyways, how you been, Mikey?
Been doing all right yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Just doing Lego stuff. This part of the conversation is always funny because we already spent 40 minutes BSing about how things are going. So I kind of, it's not scripted, but we kind of know the answer. And if you guys have been watching long enough, I'm going to say Lego stuff and hanging out with Heather, and Mikey's going to say nothing much. And that's going to be the gist of our how we been.
Yep.
You know what? How have all you guys been? That's the more important question. So, no, been good. Just hanging out with the family, getting back to normal after the holidays. Kids are back in school and doing all that fun stuff. And so the two boys that live at home, the oldest moved out, went to college, and the other two, they both have girlfriends. And I never realized how, because, the girls, my oldest daughter has a boyfriend, but it's online, and he lives on the other side of the country. And so there's not a whole lot of dealing with that. And my other daughter had, boyfriends in high school and stuff like that. But, man, just when teenage boys get girlfriends, there's just a whole lot going on. One, our middle son, who's 17, he's just never home now. He's he's at school, he's at work, he's at her house. That's it. That's all it is. And the house is more of a train hub, like a train station for him, where he gets off of one thing, then has a half an hour layover, and then has to get on another train going somewhere else. So. And then the 14-year-old son, and that one, so his girlfriend's birthday's coming up, and he wants to take her out, go to Dave & Buster's, the arcade restaurant place, and whatnot. But he's 14, so he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have his own money and whatnot. So and in other times, the kids have never been like, oh, I want this toy, I want this thing, I want this, whatever else. Can I do stuff around the house to get money for it? It's usually to go do something, kind of more like adventures, like going out and maybe doing stuff with friends or whatnot, right? And so we can always tell when he has something coming up because he's always, so is there anything that needs to be done around the house? I'm on to you, mister. And so he wants to take her to eat at Dave & Buster's and then play some games, which isn't cheap. So then, of course, Heather and I like to see how far we can push the boundaries on between parenting and child labor laws. So we're like, all right, well, thoroughly go through and dust things in the house, and that means actually picking things up, wiping under them, putting the things back down, not just, See, the funny part is, if we ever got our house robbed, we would know exactly what was taken, because there would be perfect imprints on everything of what was missing, So, be like, oh, well, this is gone. I can see, it was this size, and this is what it was. So we did that, and we were also like, clean out the fridge, take the stuff out, wipe all the shelves and, the outside of it and whatnot. And, man, I can tell, we should have had these kids get girlfriends earlier on, because, damn, that is the cleanest that fridge has been since the day it was taken out of the box. Holy crap, he went to town on that thing. And, and he dusted, man, he really wanted to, I'm afraid how much he's expecting for this date, because, man, let me put it this way, he dusted so well, we've had a couple people stop by, they think the house is an Apple store, like it's like medical grade. So, but it's still weird. Okay, my kids are older, my kids are adults, the girls are adults. Technically, of Heather and I's kids, what, 3 of the 5 are legally adults, and one of them will be legally an adult in May. But yeah, it's still weird telling kids to do chores and then they do them, and then I don't know. It makes me feel like a Rockefeller because I'm just sitting there watching TV with Heather while there's another person frantically running around cleaning the place I live, and I'm like, it's like, oh, I'm like, I have a staff. That's nice. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. So, for anybody out there who doesn't like chores, get a kid. Nah, that came out weird. Don't like get a kid. Like don't just don't. All right, now I'm gonna end up being part of some crime podcast backstory. God damn it. Anyways, the point is, if you have kids, make them do things for you. It's pretty awesome.
But don't just have a kid also to do stuff for you either. That's kind of
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
too.
yeah. Love it and cherish it and all that stuff. But don't get me wrong, there are benefits. And that's going to be yet another parenting tip from Modi 101. All right, so you're welcome, everybody. Like if you can financially do it. I really don't think I'm helping my situation. But you know what? On the other hand, on the other hand, I'm really not trying. I'll be honest with you. Really not trying all that hard. All right, so I need to make some steel. I'm going to need some coal. Give me 5, 6 pieces. There we go. Anyway, so yes, just hanging out, child labor, that kind of fun stuff. Good old time, good times. Good times is the point. Oh man, but because I mean the kids have, like daily chores, real simple stuff. Our youngest empties the dishwasher every night. He starts it and then empties the dishwasher. Our other son wipes down all the counters and the kitchen table every night. Our oldest daughter doesn't have like really a daily. Well, she takes out the trash every night, so she technically has one too. But she also pays rent, so. And then they have weekly ones, that they do like on the weekends, where it's like, our one son cleans the bathroom. It's like the downstairs bathroom, so it's almost like a communal bathroom, but it's also he's pretty much the only one that like takes showers in there, so it's almost like his bathroom and that kind of stuff. So he cleans that. The other 2 kids switch off each week cleaning the upstairs bathroom. Heather and I switch off on cleaning our bathroom. We got a very strong bathroom cleaning game going on in this house, and so they do all that kind of stuff. And generally, it's we don't really do allowance per se. It's kind of a room and board kind of situation, But but yeah, but at the same time, whenever they need something, we're generally ones to buy it. So at least for the youngest one, that's the. I heard a skeleton. That's a great thing about when these kids get their own jobs, because you can still do the illegal child labor, and but at the same time they buy their own things. It's pretty nice. Oh, did you make one too?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd actually made it, so I just threw one together real quick.
Yeah.
They're cheap enough that
Why not? Right.
and it's actually useful to have more than one, anyways, since there's a few things we use for. So.
I don't think there's an output on the top of that, but once we get all this set up, we can set them up better. So
I wasn't sure. I just threw it down.
Anyway, so yeah, that's basically forcing minors to do work that they don't want to, and which really, honestly, we're teaching them how it is to be an adult. Oh, you want something? Then you have to do this thing you don't want to do. And if that isn't basically the most poetic explanation of adulthood, I don't know what is. Mikey, do you like to have money to buy stuff?
Yes.
And do you go and do a job that you really don't want to do to therefore do that?
Yes.
Life lessons. Boom. Thank you to you're welcome for another episode of Life Lessons with Mikey and Modi. I don't know if either one of us should really be giving out any advice on that. So. All right, I'm hoping to be able to make at least one of these windmills real quick. So let's see. we are going to need, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 15, so that's cool. Okay, so we're going to need some osmium. We're going to need some gold and some redstone. So let's grab a little bit of gold. I think I read some, but all right. Let's see if we can make this bad boy here. So we're gonna need 2 of these. All right, and then we should be able to make the rest of this. Perfect. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna stick these up on the edge, just right above that room, and then hopefully we can then run the power down. So let's see. I think we have to face. I never know which way to face to put the. Yep, I always choose wrong. Inevitably. All right, so we're gonna do that. Okay, and then we'll just pop a hole in the floor here. Oh, by the way, if you notice, it didn't burn down the floor above us. So very exciting, very exciting stuff. So. All right, so we got the first one of that, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to grab the steel that we just made. We're going to make maybe a couple sets of the power cables. All right. And then I don't know if I have all the stuff I need, but I'd like to make some sort of power cell to be able to.
Yeah, I don't feel. I feel like they're not terribly expensive. So
yeah. Let's actually see. I made it a million times, but of course, I can never remember the name of it, and then.
It's literally a cell. So.
Or added cubes. They're in this mod.
Oh, cubes. That's right. They're cubes. Yeah.
So I'm gonna need 4 steel there. And I have 2, so I'm going to make a couple pieces more, and I might be able to make this. And then what I can do in between is try and make a couple more of the windmills. And if I can get maybe, we can probably fit, 5 of them up there?
Oh, yeah. I think you want like 3 spaces between them or something like that.
Yeah. So I think we can squeeze 5 of them in there, so. All right, let's grab, we have iron. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more coal. Grab 6, 12 pieces to make 6 more pieces of iron. All right. And there we go. So we're being real light on the old resources, but we should be good. So then if we put the power cell I'm turned around. I'm in the wrong room. I'm lost. Mikey, I need adult.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah,
if you're lost,
I really kind of came to the wrong place. You're on the wrong side of town, partner.
I get lost very easily myself.
Mikey gets lost in thought. All right. Let's grab these. Hopefully should be getting close to being done. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much the excitement going on around here. So he's got the birthday thing. So and it's funny because Heather and I are always really. We spend a lot of time and effort and thought and planning into being lazy. And so Heather was like, okay, so the Dave & Buster's place isn't far from our house. It's maybe like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so. But it's just one of those things to where it's like, we got to take them and then we got to drop them off and then we got to kind of sit on call waiting for, them to be like, okay, we're done. Then we got to drive back out there and pick them up and da-da-da-da. So Heather convinced Isaiah, our middle son, that he should take his girlfriend to Dave & Buster's. Isaiah has his own car. So we kind of bullied our kids into going on a weird double date. Just so that we didn't have to put on shoes and drive 15 minutes away come home, put on shoes again, not on top of you, like we would take them off, and then we don't put on a new pair of shoes on top of each pair of shoes every time we leave the house. But and then drive 15 minutes to go pick them up. So I'm it's one of those things that I feel I should say I'm not proud of, but I'll be honest with you, kind of proud of her. I'm proud of her
Yeah.
that that she knows that both her and I dislike going out and dealing with humans at such a rate that we're going to basically have our one son go on a double date with his brother because we don't want to drive. So, yeah. Anyway. But, so yeah, that's about as exciting as it's been. I've just been on the hunt for Legos. It's my main focus. For anybody who doesn't know, there's going to be some Lego content coming out soon.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, because I still want to build stuff like Minecraft, but I think I'm getting carpal tunnel. So I got to figure out a different way to put blocks together to build different huts and whatnot. All right, we're already at the end, but I want to make this energy cube real quick. So let's get this cooking up real quick. All right, so we're gonna need 2 of these. Let me see if I can make these real quick. Should have the stuff for them. Do 1 and 2. Okay, and we should just be missing the part in the middle. We are. And we're going to need a little bit of glass for that. Let's see if we have any. We do, nice. And then there's that. Alright, I should be able to make this, and we should be able to wrap things up. There's that, and finally, there's that. So this will hold 400,000.
It's a big number.
You just go, it is. And that is going ahead and let's make this output. And now we'll take the machine Mikey made and we will just put this right there. And now we should be, fully powered up. And then what I'll do is I'll take this lava one and I'll kind of connect it as well into the input, so that, because both of these are free power, so I mean they just sit there and generate free power, so we can't complain. So all right, so there we go, guys. I'll see if I can make a couple more windmills, and then hopefully next episode we'll at least see if we can get this generator up and running and see what that's going to entail. So all right, guys, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. And remember, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you guys want to come hang out and play on this server, plus our 11 others, be in the Discord that has me, Mikey, and Heather, and a whole bunch of other people, you can do that by by becoming a Patreon. Plus, there's some other pretty cool perks in there, so go check that out down below. And lastly, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of our videos. And, yeah, until next time, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.